Hello and
morning.
welcome to the official Age of Empires stream. I'm Joe Holmes, community manager for the Age of Empires franchise.
And I'm Evan Teixeira, community manager and new dinosaur of the Age of Empires franchise.
It is good to have everybody in chat here today. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being here. We are live on mixer.com/Age of Empires, mixer.com/Xbox, mixer.com/Relic Entertainment. We're all over the place. We're also on Twitch at all of the aforementioned locations, and we are already in game in a deathmatch on a continental map on Age of Empires Definitive Edition.
The party is happening.
For what I will say is going to be the last time in a while.
I know, right?
That's
This is
really
great
exciting.
news.
You know what? And I forgot to introduce her. Sorry, I was so excited about our costumes and everything. I forgot to introduce the coolest cat in Vancouver, Elliot Hong, up at Relic Entertainment. How are you, Elliot?
Elliot!
Great. How are you guys doing?
Really, really good. This is a time for change for everybody because you are in your new digs up in Vancouver. You guys just moved offices. It's been a while. We've had you in game a couple of times, but never back up in your new studio. So how is it?
It's great. It's awesome. We love being here. We're super stoked to be here. Can't wait to show off the space a little more once we have a chance to. But for now, we're just gonna enjoy and play some Age of Empires today.
Love it. All right, so let's jump right in. We are already in game here because the lobby filled up just as we were getting started. So jumping on in, we've already got Mixer Studio 1, who is Evan.
This is me today.
Already making some armored elephants over there. And it looks like you've got some buddies in Ethu as the Minoans. You are as the Macedonians.
Really awesome.
And Des. We're going to go with Des for that. Des as the Phoenicians. Elliot as the Choson, trying to fend off some of these. Already got some of these Choson towers up. Already getting some of these Helepolyses off. But these chariot archers, those trash units are going to make short work. Let's look at that range right there. That's a range of 10 versus a range of 10. So these chariot archers are going to be able to hit those Helepolyses one for one. And if you look at the relative cost of those, 100 wood and 80 gold for each of Elliot's Helepolyses versus these chariot archers, 40 food and 70 wood. So cheaper on the wood, and they cost food instead of gold, which is a great trade for anybody throwing chariot archers up against Helepolyses. So Elliot is going to have to find some backup against these chariot archers.
Not gonna lie, it's been a little while. As I'm sure Chad has seen, like, I've grown out my hair. We have new digs. I'm a little rusty right now, so I'm just gonna blame that on that. You know.
That's all right.
You know,
that's cool.
It's been a little while.
That's cool. You're gonna have to get some. Oh my goodness! All of the composite bowmen coming down from Ethu's Minoans. They're just coming in, and they're also just trouncing these towers. The towers which do also outrange. Oh no, they don't. Oh no, they don't. They also have the same range. Even as the Choson, those ballista towers have the same range as these composite bowmen. So it's just the sheer volume of archers right now that Elliot is having to deal with. This is quite a team rush here, and we haven't even seen any of these elephants come into play from Mixer Studio 1, which is where we are hanging out from Elliot sending a diplomatic envoy off to a different portion of the map. Probably a good idea. Meanwhile, CFA, as the Romans coming to aid, has his own siege front down here. And again, going to have a hard time trading these very expensive Helepolyses with those archers. Fielding those Helepolyses on their own without a good military backup is always going to be an expensive proposition, but sometimes it's all you've got. Meantime, the Hittites, we're seeing Nunin. We are seeing Nunin come as Mixer Studio 1 completed a wonder. That's why.
What Mixer Studio 1 does.
That's right. That's right. True to form. None KMS starting domination of the waves strategy over here, trying to make use of all of this food on here. Not quite as important as grabbing the gold in a death match like this, but hey, it can't hurt. If you're the only one on the waves, you might as well get the stuff for free. Meanwhile, I want to say hello. Oh, excuse me. I want to say hello to those of you out there. Radiating Blade, says nice
Welcome.
jack-o'-lantern. Also asked us earlier if we were be playing Age of Vampires,
Age of Vampires.
which is still
I love it.
which is still a mod that I want to see. I would love to see Age of Vampires mod. I didn't see any spoopy Halloweeny mods for Age of Empires Definitive Edition for today, but I did dress in my best Wololo finery for this. Elliot just dismantled.
It's not good.
Yeah,
This is not good.
that is rough.
It's a lot of
Did-
Pokemon.
Community,
no,
why?
just fortified these walls.
I've just come back.
Helepolis has just rolled up and are shooting over this wall, this rock wall. Oh my goodness gracious! He thought he was safe. He thought he was safe. That was some great defense, but unfortunately they just shot right over those fortified walls. That is rough. Luckily, some builders got away, and they're going to have to roll back. Stables coming in. Stables from CFA. Those are going to be great counters to these guys. They're fast. They get up in everybody's business, get within minimum range, and can take down some of these really squishy Helepolis's composite bowmen. The problem is you really need to rush with a whole bunch of them all at once. You can't just trickle them out, and unfortunately that is what CFA is being forced to do by this team of Ethu and D's. And those are so this front is these stables are also going to get taken down. And when you look at the relative cost again, those 80 cavalry, it's just gonna be tough. CFA just building a wonder. Just building a wonder. Ethu and Dez are going to have they're going to be racing their own teammate for victory right here. This is looking to become a this is looking to start becoming a domination victory here. Conquest. Sorry, I don't know where my brain was.
Conquest.
Still early.
Dawn Conquest. It's all right. We're good.
Matthew.
It's the morning. We're happy to be here. We're happy to be here with hanging out with all you guys on this Halloween morning.
Matthew
Halloween morning
99
out there.
says those elephants having a Halloween party.
Halloween. They're really dinosaurs. I would love a dinosaur mod for
Oh man, that would be great.
That would be so good.
That would be great. So we teased it, and I interrupted because I had forgotten to introduce Elliot. But we next week, everybody, make sure you tune in. Same time, same channel, because we are going to be streaming some Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition with very special guest, creative director of the Age of Empires franchise, Adam Eisgreen.
It's a super big deal.
Yes. He will not, as far as I know, be dressed up as a dinosaur, but who knows? You know, we don't tell him what to do. He's the creative director.
No
so
one's gonna stop Adam
he-
Eisgreen from being a dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying he is going to be a dinosaur, but I can't speak for him on this.
It's one of those amazing promises that you don't make.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. Hello, says Cloudheart Games. Good to see ya.
Hello, good
Mike
morning.
Roach.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's hard with the international audience when I mess this up so bad.
We got Age 4 Greeks in the chat. Hello, welcome, and Lua. Hello, Lua, and Enzu. It's good to see you guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here in chat with us on this
Why does he have
bright,
such a long
sunny
range?
Thursday, Halloweeny morning.
Sad.
Mixer Studio 1 started building a second wonder?
Who's to stop me?
Wow. Wow. The hubris. The hubris.
Who's gonna stop me?
So instead of building more ballista towers, or instead of building more walls, or instead of building more anything, he spent 1,000 of each resource.
And one
Building this-
villager.
And one
That
villager
one villager who's gonna step it up
One
for the
man.
entire civilization.
with a dream.
All right, here come some friends. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna win this right.
All right, and we're about halfway down on that wonder, and it looks like we are still making progress between the Phoenicians and the Ethu and the Minoans over here. Still making progress with this front over here. Looks like we've stalled out in this choke point. These Helepolises from the Romans are doing some serious damage. They don't have that heated shot upgrade, but they are able to they're able to match range, or they're able to outrange these composite bowmen, and so those bowmen are having trouble getting in close enough. This is where a wall of cavalry would be super effective, just getting in there, drawing some fire while these composite bowmen get into place and rain down some hellfire on these Helepolyses, because those bowmen are just not going to be able to stand up. As soon as they get into range, they're basically done. Chariot archers coming in to try and support. Again, making very profitable trades, but they're not making progress against that wall. But that's all they need to do. Again, the whole game is on a timer. 900 years left on Evan's wonder over here.
Doing it.
And CFA did complete that wonder, so now they're on notice. Now all they have to do, CFA has the Roman wonder. Colosseum v Colosseum. Who wore it better? We're going to find out. All they have to do is get in there. I'd be interested to see a landing party. Yeah, come up.
I really want to see that too, because that's really the counter.
Yeah, exactly. Just get a landing party. This whole northern coast is like completely undefended right now. So if they could just rush right in and get there, but it's going to be tough as Evan has created some of these triremes, Macedonian triremes coming down here. You are going to have to fight your way through.
Well, a lot
CFA
of them...
does have sort of an unchallenged route up here, but we see that CFA also does not really have a navy.
Got to resign from Elbots.
And that is a GG from Red. That's a GG from Red, and I expect soon be a GG from CFA and Nunnan. Nunnan did get those docks up early, but did not invest enough in that navy. In addition to which, the Hittites do not appear to have that trireme upgrade.
Just
so those
the war galleys.
Yeah, those war galleys are just going to get outclassed. It might have worked early on to get up there if you got a navy before anybody else, but ultimately you are not going to be able to hold those waves. That's something I didn't realize earlier on, and I assume that Nunnan did not realize as well. Evan coming in with those elephants, having a Halloween party.
Halloween party, elephant party.
Cloudheart Game says, I need to get back into playing this again. It's been too long. Get in there.
It might
get
be
in there. You're
available.
welcome.
We might be playing this morning even.
Indeed.
Now is the perfect time to jump in. Go pick it up on Steam or the Windows Store, or stick around, win one of these fraffles that are inevitably going to happen in the channel, and then come play.
That's right. We do giveaways here. Next week, again, we're going to be doing giveaways of pre-order codes for Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. It's very exciting.
All right, let's triple down on this.
Super exciting.
second
Can't
wonder.
wait to play it.
I know. It's gonna be great. Are you not in the beta?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay,
but,
good.
You know, I'm
Okay.
just speaking on behalf of other people, you know?
Oh, okay, good. I was like, I thought we got you in. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So, but I cannot wait to play it here either. We've got Adam Icegreen coming in to answer all of your questions, and may or may not be a dinosaur. We haven't decided.
The constant promises of possible dinosaurness
Man.
is...
What else are we gonna promise? Might as well keep, you know.
I haven't promised anything. Hey, listen. No plans have been announced for Adam Icegreen being a dinosaur. I'm just not ruling it out.
we can neither confirm or nor deny that Adam
Exactly.
Ice Green is in dinosaur form.
All right, these composite bowmen just massing up over here. That's a GG from CFA, leaving only Nunnan alone. Control of the ruins was lost. Oh no, the ruins victory. And that is great. I'm gonna. We got a rip sticker from Elliot.
Oh,
Wonderful play by Blue, says Matthew99A.
oh, thanks,
Well done.
Matthew99.
We got a MemTV in chat. Hello, friend.
Hello, Mem.
It is good to see you.
I have to give full credit to my team for forming such a strong front line around my back pocket play. I'm really just the pocket medic, building up the pocket stadiums for the pocket victory.
Playing pocket stadiums. Do you have a third wonder underway over here?
You're giving
Oh,
up
this is
all
beautiful.
my best plays.
Oh, I'm so sorry. didn't want to wreck your playbook.
Yeah, it's giving it away.
Really, the only reason I'm still in game is to see whether your wonder wins before your elephants win. It appears that we may see. Yeah, that's GG. No, that was not a resignation. That was a defeat.
That was a defeat.
That was
Wow.
a full-on defeat. The wonder victory denied once again.
Well played, everybody.
All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you, Ethu. Thank you, Desnoots. You guys did a great job carrying that.
And I completely forgot to get into the timeline as we got back in there. So why don't you throw that
I'm in the
lobby
timeline.
up right now?
Okay. The timeline
That would be
looks
great.
pretty amazing.
Mr.
Colors everywhere.
PSI, hello. Good to see you. And Noble Emil dropping a witch sticker in chat. I love it.
Ooh, timely. Love it. Well done. Happy Halloween, everybody. For all of you celebrating around the world, having this fun holiday, dressing up. Lobby's open.
Lobby is open.
Lobby is open for Joe to jump in, for Elliot to jump in, and for whatever other 5 or 6 people want to jump in and
Let me
join
see if
us.
I get into my preferred spectating slot here.
That was our early
whatever.
deathmatch round, so we are going to go ahead and jump into a random map, I think.
Sounds good to me.
We'll do this, the build-up from the start.
Matthew 99
We're
in
doing
on
teams
this
again,
one.
or-
Good to see
Yeah, let's
you
do teams
again.
again.
CFA, Ethu's
Okay.
back.
Question
Are
mark it
we
up.
doing a deathmatch again?
Nah, we're doing random map.
Okay.
Even better. RM time. Matthew 99 jumps in. It's RM time. That's all right.
Oh,
Everything
there it
is good.
Updated. There it is. Updated.
Your spectator. Let's see. We got
Des
1, 2,
is
3,
back.
4, 5, 6. All right, guys, go ahead and question mark up. We're random map. Let's do Highland. Highland's fun. Huge 6 players. Reveal map. We'll do 6 players. Sure, why not? Normal. Well done, Des. I appreciate your guardian of the blue back. No, we're doing the Highland map now.
Yeah, it's gonna be updating in just a sec, you guys. It looks like it's not updating on mine either, but it should do soon.
I'll switch it to deathmatch and then random map and see if that changes it.
There you go.
There you go. Everyone's good. All right.
Cool.
Question. Everyone ready up?
Cloudheart Games says I would be the first one out if I were to join the game. Well, there is no audition process, so you can do whatever you want to do.
Cloudheart, I do want to say I'm normally the first one out, so I know that feel, and it's totally okay. It's what we're here to do. We're here to play games, have fun, no salt, no toxicity, just a good time playing Age of Empires. So now is the perfect time to jump in.
MemTV agitating in chat for Definitive Edition. It's coming. It's coming.
on the way.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Default, standard. All right, looks like one person dropped out, so we're going to wait for one person to fill in this last slot.
Boom, CFA is back.
jumps
CFA is
right
back.
back in. Cool Gamer doesn't need to be on
Boom.
a team. Let's question mark and ready up, and I'll hit that start game button, and we will do this.
Nope, I'm on. Whoa.
Oh, is it me? Oh no.
Oh.
I readied up already.
Matthew
Come
99.
on.
That was so close.
99.
That was so close.
We almost had a random Cool Gamer playing the
Woo!
match.
That was close, you guys. That was close.
We
Mem
almost caught him.
distracted me. Mem distracted me. That was close, you guys. Woo!
Matthew 99. The treachery is real.
No, also got somebody here in channel or in the studio who's looking out for my best interests, which I appreciate. Oh my goodness gracious, that is a pain. If I'm gonna random into a game, I prefer to random into deathmatch so that I can be quick, so I can continue.
We're on a team.
Going, especially if I random onto a team while I'm trying to cast. That's always a little bit difficult. All right, so we got Ethu as the Hittites. We going over here. We got CFA back as the Romans. Palmyran for Dez.
Mem, try it again. Keep doing what you do. That's all we need.
Blame me, yes. Says Mixer Studio 1 as the Palmyrans.
I'm sorry, Des.
Elvots as the Babylonians.
I'm sorry, Des.
And we got
It's all right.
Carthaginians here as for Matthew 99. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Matthew 99 coming in on a random map.
So Des, you hate randoming villagers as palm because the villagers cost more, but they also gather more, correct?
Yep.
So
There are
they're
trade-offs.
They're going to be better in that regard. And
Check
worse
it
in
out.
other
Boom.
regards.
Palmyrans cost 75 food, but have armor and work 25% faster. So it does even out, but it does feel bad to feel like you're
Yep.
getting. You really have to focus on food even more than normally. It just changes your beginning game. It's one
Right.
of those civs that just feels different, and sometimes that can feel bad if it throws you off a little bit, especially if you random in and you didn't really plan for it, because you really want to keep that town center working all the time. So right now we see he's got 5 villagers, looks like a 6th villager on berries and only 1 villager on wood at this time, just to keep that 75 food train running. And also, you're investing a lot more food into your villagers, which means you're gonna have to gather more food. You're gonna have to age up. You just have to way over-index on food early game.
You got to work for it.
But then once you get that machine running, those villagers are gonna gather food a lot faster. They're gonna be doing A lot more work for the time. Elliot, as the Babylonians, up here. He's got
Not
a
getting
couple
much
of idle
going.
villagers just
Yeah.
hanging out,
Thank you.
chilling.
Elliot.
That guy was tanning
Elliot,
some
you're on our
hides. This
team.
guy was
You
doing
have to
some
work for it.
pottery.
Come on, Elliot.
spinning some pots.
Getting those early days of pottery started and irrigation.
Deb asked for the Age of Empires release date. Oh, well, why didn't you just ask?
Elliot knows that, doesn't he?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh.
Am I allowed to
well.
say it? No, you know what? You know what, Joe, you should say it.
You know what? I forgot. Okay, so yeah, just so you guys know, I didn't say this at the beginning of the stream. This is not a stream where we announce new information. We will, if you hear it here, it will be available on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You can find it on ageofempires.com. You'll find it on our blog. You sign up as an Age of Empires insider. That gets you the Age of Empires newsletter, where you will get you'll get certain information before anybody else. Our newsletter this month is looking really great. And we are super stoked for what is in it. It's totally free to become an insider. You just have to be 18 and sign up at ageofempires.com. So you get some early info, which is super exciting. And this is the random map vamping that you have to sort of do as casting. Like, we usually do deathmatch here because it gets you into the blood a little bit faster. You can talk a little bit more about strategy and a little bit less about how many villagers we have on berry bushes. But
I really like random map because there is that building up. There is that slow build to the dramatic scout rush.
Exactly, and we get to see things. We get to see parts of the game that you don't get to see, like these elephant lures. Getting these granaries out, getting these early granaries, like seeing the execution of the strategy and seeing who gets to pull ahead in the early game. I think it's a really important part of the game.
Relic victory as well, potential ruins victory as well.
Oh yeah, you could get it. You could get a ruins victory. Just grab that ruins victory, the artifact victory, right now. It's open to anybody. Matthew 99 as the Carthaginians got that woodline rolling. It was a pretty big map for this site. It feels like a big map. Maybe we had a larger map than we intended. It feels a little bit big for 6, but maybe I'm wrong. Dropping a granary on the forward berries up here, getting a second berry patch going, because that one is about to go. All right, let me see what's going on with chat. What if anybody's hanging out and dressing up for Halloween, interested to hear what you guys have. We had a giveaway on mixer.com/Age of Empires. We had Simlight as our first winner for Age of Empires Definitive Edition. Congratulations, Simlight. You can choose either Steam or Windows 10. Let's see. Did I... Graham Cracker says, 8 years ago, I dressed as a priest from Age 1.
Hey, relevant.
I went to a nightclub with friends, and half the people I ran into got it. I think that is actually a surprisingly common occurrence. Like, when I wear an Age of Empires t-shirt, I can't count the number of people who tell me, shout out, oh my God, I love that game. And they're so excited when I tell them, it's still available. You can play it on your machine today. Like, people who haven't played it in years and years, they get super excited coming for the ability to come back into Age of Empires. And I just met somebody the other day who didn't know about Age of Empires 2 DE, and they were like, oh man, Age of Empires 2 was my favorite game. And I was like, well, they're re-releasing it, which is going to be like pretty big deal, gotta say.
What are we?
Hey,
we
perfect
are,
segue, Joe. When is that coming out?
I believe we're exactly 2 weeks away.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
we're 14 days away from Age of Empires 2.
Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition coming out on the 14th. And I simultaneously can't wait for it, and also I'm super just nervous for it to come out. I'm so excited. By the way, you guys, I should let you know, stream on that day will not be happening because we are going to be working super hard on getting socials out, talking with you guys, getting screenshots from your game. So you're going to have to help us out on that Thursday. You're going to have to send us all of those streams, all of those screenshots from your games, and we will be amplifying them. We will be watching your streams, hosting your streams. We want to see what's going on.
So it looks like Matthew99 and Ethu have aged up for the other team. Dez is the only one who aged up for our team so far. So
all right, yeah, that's right.
Elliot,
So
we're gonna have to
Matthew99
pick this up a little bit.
Matthew99 and Ethu both aged up to the tool age. One thing that I have not seen here, though, is a lot of scouting. So I'm not sure that we will see any of the potential tool age rushes, especially on a map this size. I would not expect to see I would not expect to see at least an Axeman rush.
Yeah.
Because Axeman rush is really only good while while your opponent is still in the Stone Age. And by the time you build a bunch of Axemen and send them across the map, everybody's going to be in the tool age anyway. One thing I could see is potentially a Slinger rush. Because those are still effective while your opponent is in the tool age. Not as effective, obviously, as delaying that age up. But I'm also not seeing any of the signs of that as well. Nobody's really gathering stone right now for a bunch of these guys, and nobody's really prepping for this. So this is a nice big map. Everybody's sort of in their own space, and they are. And everybody's sort of content to live and let live at the moment, which Matthew99 has taken advantage of and is out there sort of in the middle of the map, just like, hey, yeah, free gazelles, why not? Free berries, sure. Just moving forward with that economy, claiming some parts of the map, and we will see if that extends to the ability to hang on to that gold and those and stone deposits as well. Thunderstorms in our area, says Cloudheart Games. Oh, sorry to hear that, but great time to throw on a spooky movie. H2DE is looking amazing, says Cloudheart Games.
Ooh, ready for it.
EmpDev says thank you to Relic for taking on Age of Empires 4. Says Company of Heroes is a masterpiece, and is super, super excited for what you guys are going to do with Age 4. So I'm also super excited.
Got the Matthew99 Scout Rush taking out my front lines.
Wait, we're on the same team, aren't we?
Yes, we are. I've been relying on you this entire time, Elliot.
Chenla
Matthew99
says,
and Ether already in age 3.
I'm so sorry.
Boy.
They're age 3
They're
already?
age 3 already.
Wow.
Yeah, we got some Bronze Age. So Matthew99 and Ethu, instead of trying to delay their opponents, just rushed right up to those to Bronze Age here.
That single scout's gonna do some damage, but
And Matthew99 as the Carthaginians, and Ethu as I just looked at it and then I forgot, the Hittites. So we're going to start seeing some stuff, and I'm interested to see what happens. One big difference we don't see in Deathmatch, you got to build that, you got to build a government center to get your second town center down now, and start researching things in the government center. We never see a government center in Age of Empires death matches, but government center in random map is going to be necessary. Haven't seen anybody going for that yet. Neither Ethu nor Matthew99, unless I'm missing it. Second T. Nope. That's a market. So we are not. I'm not seeing any town centers go down as a second expansion yet. So I'm interested to see what we do instead. Seeing a bunch of archery ranges here for Ethu as the Hittites, so they are going to at least start harassing with some chariot archers, most likely.
careful, Elliot. Down south, we got some Matthew99 anger.
I know,
happening.
and I know I spoil a little bit here. I actually spoil a lot for our players in studio and anybody who's watching on the stream. So if you're playing and you feel like stream sniping, that's probably okay too. This is a very casual situation. If this was
Yeah, I mean, we don't. we don't like it,
we
but
don't
won't
love it,
stop
but
it.
anything to make the show good. And when people specifically pick on you two, it's fun for me. We did get some of Elliot's slingers over here as the Babylonians. He did get
my
some
lord.
value out of that. Looks like he took down a couple of villagers. But Matthew 99's camel riders coming in as the Carthaginians, and they are
friendly.
just they've beaten the challenge.
They are winning this really well.
Yeah, they've beaten the challenge. And those cavalry are going to come in, and they're going to wreck because they've got armor of 2, attack of 10, and plenty of HP. This is going to be a problem for Mixer Studio One, and that is an understatement. These camels, only 4 units, but this is a huge thing. Nice wall here, nice house wall by Mixer Studio One, just dropping this down, trying to make sure that these camels can't get in. I have a feeling they're going to be able to path in, though, and that's not going to do it. No, put it 1 tile over. Oh, no. Poor villagers. Poor villagers.
Dang it.
Where's my gold deposit?
Ethu coming in and
the chariot's coming.
hoping that they can.
Sorry. I'm trying to age up as fast as I can, Evan.
Ethu coming in to try and drive off these camel riders, and these camel riders know when they've been beat.
Ethu's on Camel Rider's team, so
Oh
it's
yeah,
worse
that's
than that.
Oops, never mind.
Actually worse than that.
Yeah, I blew that one. I was like, oh, there we go. Nope. This is a problem. This is
a big
an issue.
problem.
This is an issue. Still got one guy though. You still got one guy. I don't think your town center is going to be effective.
I think this could be the end.
That could very well be the end. Meanwhile, Dez is also getting raided by Ethu's Hittite cavalry archers.
GG,
Sorry,
Elliot.
jeez, cavalry
I
archers,
use
chariot
GG.
archers.
I don't know
Oh
how
my
we
goodness
can,
gracious!
do this.
This is it.
I lifed AoE 3, praying for hits on consoles, I think is what you're saying. The boy TC. No plans have been announced for any console release for any Age of Empires game. This is a PC franchise, and that's what we're sticking with. That is a GG from Elliot. That is a GG from Mixer Studio One, and I imagine Dez is going to GG here before too long, because that is also, wow, this is a brilliant rush. Really, really well done. Matthew 99, this is how it can go in a random map.
Yeah.
Matthew 99 and Ethu won with a combination of like 4 camel riders and about 10 chariot archers, just getting in at the right time before anybody gets into Bronze Age, and just was able to delay.
Yep.
I'm going to check out this timeline while that lobby gets up here.
Lobby is
and we
up,
just
so
see
Elliot,
we
if
see
you want to slip in.
yeah. Oh my goodness. We just see Matthew 99 getting into Tool Age, getting the not the first Bronze Age, but those 2 Bronze Ages really defined the game for us. Elliot only hitting Bronze Age in the very, very end, after basically everything had been decided. Really, that can super show you the importance of getting up to that Tool Age and Bronze Age first.
Yeah.
You see, the Palmyrans did get to that Tool Age before anybody else, so we were talking about those villagers being more expensive, but in fact, that economy did get going faster, but then could not follow it up with the Bronze Age, probably because he got rushed by those chariot archers and just didn't beat the Hittites off the line. So really interesting game. I'm going to jump into mixer.com/Age of Empires if there's a slot for me.
Oh, there's a slot for you.
Okay, it looked like, oh, hey, all right.
DMing, RMing, what are we doing?
We're deathmatching.
folks?
We got a deathmatch going.
Oh, deathmatch? Okay, deathmatch.
deathmatch.
We got
Rivers.
Brave Heats in chat saying happy Halloween to Age of Empires and Xbox. Thank you, Brave Heats. Chenla was saying earlier was nice to play Age DE with you guys for so long. End of an era, but something ends and something begins. Time for Age 2 DE. It's going to be great. I'm very excited.
Are we pre-selecting teams?
Yeah,
sure.
that's fine.
Does it mean
It looks like we're
down.
pre-selecting.
But we don't.
One,
do we
two,
have
3, 4,
Oh,
5.
yep.
We got
We can
6.
do 1 and 3, or they're random, so they'll slot in, right?
I think they were trying to go for a 2v2v2.
I think that'll be fine because there's 3 teams.
Who wants
This should
to
be
carry
okay.
me? Who wants to carry me? Nobody wants carry.
I think this should be okay. They should. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
If you also random, then it'll be just.
No, yeah, we need to have 3 numbers on the board.
All right, we got 3 numbers on the board. We'll see who randoms in. Oh, and a 4th number, and a 0 number, and a negative number. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, why
3.
don't Evan? Why don't you actually pick a team, and then we won't have a problem here.
99 is back. All right, I'll be team 1.
Great.
Team 2, team 3, ready up. Start game. Bam. Let's see what happens.
This should work. We'll see if it doesn't.
What's
if
the
it
worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen?
All right,
Nothing.
we got Helepolis AoE as the Carthaginians. We got CFA. There we go as the Hittites. Choson from Matthew 99, and Mixer Studio 1.
The Minoans.
That's right. As the Minoans. Coming up on the spawning very edge of the map over here, Ethu, also the Minoans, and Elliot as the Shang. So, Evan, who is on your team? Is it?
I got Matthew 99.
Okay, you and Matthew 99.
We are going to conquer this.
Oh, that's
together.
great, because there's actually no water, or there's no water between you two. So that could have been a straight up land battle.
I mean,
and
yes.
I while I admire your Age of Empires prowess, Matthew 99 would destroy you. So.
I'm aware of where things stand here.
Matthew 99 walling off this land bridge with 2 docks right away, getting that efficiency in, putting up a wall to stop any invaders, but also starting to get some ships out there. Also getting here, that poor crocodile had no idea what was about to hit him. You can't mess with the Choson villagers. All right, Helepolis AoE as the Carthaginians already dropping some elephants. Those Carthaginian elephants doing their thing. Siege workshops, docks going up. We might see a water battle. That'll be great. That'll be great. We've already got Helepolis AoE crossing the land bridge, dropping some siege workshops and some stables. Hey, I'm in your town from chat. The boy TC says 2 was good, but 3 is where it's at.
Ooh, we got the words.
All right. Happy Halloween. The water's amazing, says Brave Heats. The water is one of the things that I love about this game. Age of Empires, like the tech art in this, the love that went into making the art on this the same ancient engine, right? This ancient game engine, and make it
literally in a lot of terms,
and make it look just brilliant. Yeah, was just great. We got some fire galleys coming up here, Carthaginian fire galleys. Matthew 99 getting that trireme upgrade. So we'll see how that goes. CFA starts building a wonder. That is big talk for somebody who has 2 other people on their continent right now. But I suppose Helepolis is here as a friend, not a foe. But I would say that CFA is far from safe from Matthew 99's aggression. And these triremes are going to be able to poke down basically anything that CFA is able to pick up here. And CFA can't even build a dock back here in the back to try and regain this waves. Look at the amount of map control that these triremes are exerting right now. It's just like a whole bunch of tiles in. That's 10 tiles, just sort of right where CFA would love to be building towers and walls to defend this Hittite wonder right now. Meanwhile, while CFA is doing that, Helepolis AoE and Matthew 99 are in heated battle on CFA's above CFA's base here. Elliot dropping dock walls as well. Unclear if we can pass through those. Is that dock wall gonna work?
I don't know. I'm distracted right now by Helepolis not.
Oh yeah, distracted by Helepolis. Yeah, you got all these. Maybe you should have built a dock wall down there because you've got elephants in your base. Those Carthaginian elephants are going to cause a problem. Those heavy horse archers, though, are great to have and shoot down those armored elephants. In order to push back, though, this is a problem. These ballista towers here are gonna take those heavy horse archers down without too much difficulty. So Elliot is going to need backup from some siege weapons to be able to do this. Starting a giveaway for AoE DE on mixer.com/Age of Empires. What you got to do, be there, mixer.com/Age of Empires. You got to type exclamation point raffle for free raffle, follower raffle. Never been clear to me what the etymology is there. But don't concern yourself with that right now. Just type it in.
It's just a fraffle.
Yep, be there, follow the channel, and you too could have a free code to Age of Empires Definitive Edition, one of the last ADE giveaways we are going to have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ionic Possum says, played this 20 years ago on MSN Gaming Zone. It was old school, and these town centers are now going down. Elliot, having some town center issues, has no economy left to speak of. Still pumping out those heavy horse archers, and they are able to join the fray immediately because the fray has come to them. These horse archers coming down here. Let's check in on the other front down here. Looks like Matthew99 is gaining some ground, has a priest down here, ready to rock, doing some healing, throwing hands up in the air sometimes, and dropping a ballista tower to get a little bit more map control, bit by bit, getting a map control over Helepolis AoE. Meanwhile, this wonder is still not done. This wonder is still not done, and Matthew99 is gaining the advantage over CFA's ally up here. The thing that really needed to happen for this wonder victory to be real is for CFA and Helepolis to regain this map. You really have to defend this map here. These triremes are going to continue exerting that force. Meanwhile, looks like CFA is throwing down a defensive force of heavy catapults. That's going to help against these triremes. Although the heavy catapults do cost gold. Those heavy catapults cost a lot of gold compared to those triremes, which cost only wood. Which means also CFA right now is being permitted by Matthew99 to mine this gold. But that may not stand for long, because these guys are right up here, and indeed we see some legions just starting to pick some guys off. Not going to be allowed for very much longer. Does have quite a bit of gold here. Couple hundred gold. Can keep mining those. Can keep mining that gold to continue with the siege spam for a while. But siege spam of this magnitude, once you get into a land battle, that is going to cause. You're gonna need really good micro to make sure that you're not shooting your own dudes. The winner of the raffle is Mocha Sloth. Congratulations to Mocha Sloth.
Yay, Mocha Sloth.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. And we will do one more giveaway near the end of the stream in the last couple of minutes. So if you missed out on that one, head over. This will be the last HDE code we give away for a while, you guys. So please do come on over and have your chance to be a part of history. Heavy catapults, Hittite catapults coming in, and those legions noping right out of there. A couple of those guys too slow. CFA did complete that wonder. Those Hittite, the hanging gardens over there. Same wonder as the Babylonians. In Age of Empires 1, not every Civ has their own art, but I cannot wait for you guys to see some of the unique art for the wonders in Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk about it next week. It's going to be so much fun, you guys. Oh, my goodness. All right. Oh, and then there's Ethu also completed a wonder. Oh, that is hard, because that is within 100 years. That is within 100 years, and I gotta say, Ethu is in a much better spot to handle this. Although Ethu, I believe, is Elliot's teammate, and Elliot is not in much of a position to assist right now. Elliot, am I wrong, or do you not have any villagers? Oh no, I'm wrong. I am wrong. Okay. All right, that's fine. So Elliot, gonna try and get back into the fray. The wonder victory is the likeliest victory for this crew at this point. But Evan says nope. you can't bite my flavor. This the Wonder Victory is my thing. Getting this Juggernaut in. Not entirely clear that this Juggernaut is going to survive this fight with the Sentry Tower, but definitely going to outrange with that heavy catapult there, and that's going to come down. Ethu trying to counter by building Sentry Towers of his own, but those catapults have quite the range. 15 range on the Minoan catapults. Let's just take a look at that right now. 15 range on those heavy catapults. The Minoans are brilliant, brilliant siege engineers, and also the great at range because of their composite bowmen as well. Juggernauts coming in are great on a map like this because you can contain so much, like 12 tiles in is just a huge amount of the map, huge amount of real estate, as we saw earlier with Matthew 99 coming in here. And Matthew 99, as the Choson, is not making an attempt, is not really making a concerted attempt at this Wonder at this point. He has legions coming in. Those legions are basically just riding straight to their death. They're not going to make much headway whatsoever compared to this siege. So Matthew 99 is going to need a different strategy. Strategy I would recommend is coming in and trading some of these triremes for some of this siege right here. These heavy catapults are just hanging out well within trireme range. And again, the heavy catapult versus the trireme trade is very profitable for Matthew 99. Meanwhile, Matthew 99 coming up, some of the control center of the map is up for grabs here. And we've got those composite bowmen, like I mentioned before, Ethu composite bowmen. Just check again. +2 range on those composite bowmen, so they're going to be a lot better off. We win, I win, says CFA. CFA, Helepolis, AoE, getting a wall down, dropping some walls, dropping some help. I'm honestly surprised that Matthew 99 redirected efforts and did not penetrate this choke point here. Did not penetrate this, and then we got that Wonder down. I'm sorry, we didn't see it. Evan, you got to tell me when that's about to happen.
Just enough of a push to get in there.
You got to tell me. You got to tell me.
It's okay. It's okay. There will be another one.
there will be more Wonders. Yeah, but we want to see him. Die. All right, CFA, let's be nice. Who's your mom now? Very nice.
Okay. All right.
All right. Chenla says it's boring every time someone builds a Wonder and tower and towers it up because you put everybody on the clock. And CFA is definitely celebrating a little bit early. It's still 1,100 years to go. I mean, this is a well-fortified position, but it is by no means unassailable. Really, the only person, though, in a good position to do that is Matthew 99A. And Matthew 99A is going to need to assemble an army to be able to get in here. The medium walls of Helepolis are going to help with that. This is obviously an area of possible entry, but there's a lot of siege coming in. But these siege weapons are not very mobile either. These siege weapons are absolutely coming in and destroying. With some splash damage, you could really get a lot of value if you dropped some siege on these guys yourself. So I'm surprised and confused that we're not seeing more siege to take down some of these towers, to take down some of this ballista towers, or some of the or something with a little bit more range. Matthew 99 is understandably getting really rushed by these by Ethu's composite bowmen, who are outranging, and they look like they have won the battle here for the center of the map. But Ethu, the only way Ethu is going to win at this point is by taking down this Wonder. And that is, it's like they're fighting with each other for the opportunity to lose against this Wonder down here. They have, Matthew 99, meanwhile, has penetrated these walls. I'll check in here. Mocha Sloth won and said, that's the best Halloween gift I got. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Yay!
Going to practice on AoE DE for the next time, says Cloudheart Games. Well, unfortunately, next week we're going to be playing Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. And spoiler alert, I imagine that's what we're going to be playing on this stream for the foreseeable future. Definitely we're going to come back. We'll be playing Age of Empires Definitive Edition because, you know, it's good fun. But we're going to want to play that new game, get there. Honestly, I'm a little nervous. Because I've been casting Age of Empires Definitive Edition for so long, I'm going to be calling monks priests and priests monks, and I'm going to have to relearn how to pronounce condottiero and all of these problems. Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to have to limit the civ pool to civs with unique elements that I can pronounce. I'll just have to slowly
expand that. It's a very
that.
small amount of civs, honestly.
Very much is. All right. Ether coming in, and CFA not displaying a characteristic stream sportsmanship here.
CFA,
unfortunately.
man, come on.
Yeah, be nice. All right, and we've got the legions coming in. Helepolis AoE versus the Carthaginians. Helepolis AoE coming in and doing the best they can to keep this out. We're down to 500-600 years on this deathmatch. I'm honestly shocked. That we didn't get this. Matthew 99 looked to be winning that battle, and then for some reason stalled out. I think probably because Ethu ended up coming in and really attacking Matthew 99, which ended up sort of king-making here, handing the victory to Helepolis AoE and CFA. I'm surprised that we did not get Matthew 99. Did not see more stuff from Matthew 99. Now these tri-rooms are coming down, I think, a little bit too little too late. Definitely could have made better trades against those heavy catapults. Although those heavy catapults, now that I see them, those heavy catapults do have quite a bit of health compared to their stone thrower brethren.
You know, Elliot, I saw your villagers running back there, but didn't hunt them down, and I regret that now.
and we do still have some drama happening on the map in the last 400 years of this.
Elliot, building up behind my base.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And eating me, destroying me from the inside out.
This. Yeah, this is GG.
But now you're getting torn apart. Now that I know you're there, it's over.
Oh my goodness gracious. We have seen this before. This is not the first time we've seen this. This is great.
This is treacherous,
this is great
what
stuff.
It is.
And this is the right time for us to start a new giveaway. To start our final giveaway, unless we've already done one. Okay, good. We're going to start our final giveaway of the stream. Possibly our final giveaway of... Ooh, that was a dangerous shot. Possibly our final giveaway of Age of Empires Definitive Edition for a while. Because next week we're going to be giving away Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition pre-order codes. That'll be 1 week away from the launch. I can't believe it's finally happening, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Oh no. Good game.
Sorry, you guys. Oh my goodness.
It seems like Joe has fallen apart somehow.
I am sorry about whatever audio
Halloween has taken Joe.
That caused. So sorry about that. Congratulations to both Helepolis AoE and CFA 007. And that is going to be the Wonder 145 years. This is the real story, though. This is the comeback story. All right, the Axemen. Iron Age Axemen Rush. New meta from Elliot. Brilliant work. Oh my goodness gracious, we've got one. Chenla says, "What shame I couldn't manage to play on the last stream, but I played on the penultimate stream here, so it's okay. We'll play on the H2DE streams." He bought it today. Thank you, Chenla, for doing that. That is the best. There they go. They can make it. They can make it. They can make it.
There's a swarm of villagers that just died.
Helepolis AoE asks Matthew why did he sacrifice his priests. Oh, we missed the Wololos. Matthew 99 creating Wololos as a salute, a send-off. And that is GG. The Wonder victory goes to Helepolis AoE and CFA 007. Quitting game now. Timeline. Congratulations, everybody. Great game. Well played.
Ooh,
and that is going to be
left.
I think that is going to be the last game that we play here. However, so how are we doing on that giveaway? I'm going to check in on chat. The winner of the follower raffle is Insane Joker 86.
Yay!
Congratulations, Insane Joker. Enjoy the game, play the game, jump in, have fun. We will whisper you that code. Everybody, I just want to say thank you so much for helping us get to 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
Last week.
We did it.
We're super thrilled. We were super excited. And we couldn't have done it without you. Again, this is our favorite time of the week. We will be back here next week playing Age of Empires Definitive Edition with our buddy Elliot and our buddy Age of Empires Creative Director Adam Eisgreen. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. So bring your questions and get ready for some awesome gameplay.
Yep.
Until then, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, Instagram, all of the places. AgeOfEmpires.com is the place where you will get news first. If you are an Age of Empires insider, it's free to sign up, so go do that. Thank you to everybody who jumped in today, everybody here in the studio, to our dinosaur and our beatnik friends here for joining us, and our new team PM, Unicorn, Adrian, thank you for jumping in, and to everybody who played Age of Empires with us today.
Yes.
We appreciate you, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
See you, everybody.